Hi, welcome to the fun, exciting world of approaching every note of the major scale. In previous jazz duets videos, we have looked at one-note approaches, two-note approaches, three-note approaches, approaching triads, approaching dominant sevenths, approaching pentatonics, and making up a solo using approach notes. Now, in today's video, we will look at approaching each and every note of the major scale. If you are brand new to approach notes, see this video first to avoid any possibility of FUD. So let's get straight to it. Here is the F major scale. And here it is being approached by two notes. One above the target scale note and one below it, surrounding and enclosing each scale degree. Note, I am emphasizing each scale degree with a chord so it stands out as the target that we are approaching. It is not necessary to learn these chords in order to enjoy and use the approaches, as the approaches sound cool on their own. So here's the F major scale being approached with two notes. A 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is cool, but it gets boring quickly as it is so predictable. However, this need not be the case, as we can fix this monotony easily by simply moving some of these notes rhythmically to different positions. Even some of the target notes can be displaced. Can you see? The notes are the same. The position of them, however, has been modified, adding happiness and life, just by changing rhythm. This is how it sounds on the sax in example 2. 1, 2, 3. Note the chord placement does not change, staying on every quarter note. Sometimes the target note is earlier than the chord. This anticipation is a really cool sound, imbuing the phrase with life. Let's listen then, again to this example 2, now a little faster. 1, 2, 3. A note about the chords. I chose these chords to reinforce the scale tones, as they are logical, sound good. Other chords could have been used. In the next example, number 4 of the PDF, the duration of the scale target degree is now the same as the approach note, an eighth note. This yields an interesting eighth note line with groups of 3. Here it is slower. 1, 2, 3. And here it is faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Next example 5, approaching each note of the major scale with 3 notes. Here it is, slower on the piano for ease of digestion. A note about the approaches. There is no hard and fast rule about how to choose the notes, whether they should be diatonic, chromatic, from above or below, or 2 or 3 or 4 notes. It is all a question of taste. So this is really open and creative. The ones presented here are, for me, the ones that sound the most coherent and therefore are the easiest to assimilate. Note, many times in the examples the approaches are not symmetrical, as the major scale itself is not symmetrical. Remember, other approaches can and should be tried. We are just introducing the idea. Here then is the F major scale being approached with 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. Again, this line becomes quickly predictable, but by changing the rhythm, we can spice up the interest and fun greatly. Here in example 6 are the same exact notes, but placed in a different rhythmic position. 1, 2, 3. And here faster with a slight variation. 1, 2, 3. Now exercise 7, which features a continuous 8th note line, as the target notes have the same duration as the approach notes. 1, 2, 3. And here, with a variation descending. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this somewhat academic video. Please remember, once these approaches have been assimilated, you will be able to fuse them seamlessly and effortlessly onto any musical idea, whether it be a scale, a lick, a tune, chord, or whatever. The sky's the limit. This is just the starting place. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you would like to support future similar video content like this one, you can by buying the accompanying PDF that features other 2 and 3 approach note exercises in all 12 keys, as well as a section on 1-note approaches at the Jazz Duets shop for the price of a cup of coffee. Cheers!